this first example, we're going to talk about proving isosceles triangles, theorems about them. So it says prove the isosceles triangle theorem. To prove it, you have to draw an auxiliary line and use the two triangles formed. So the auxiliary line is this bright dotted pink line right here going from L to N. Okay. And then we have to prove the things about these little triangles, top and bottom here, that are formed by that auxiliary line. Okay. So N is our midpoint of MP, right? It's halfway between M and P on the base of this triangle. So the reason we know that is because every segment has exactly one midpoint. We draw our auxiliary line there because you only need 2 points to determine a line. The next statement says that MN is congruent to NP. And the reason we know that is because of our midpoint. The midpoint tells us that they're going to be congruent. Ln is congruent to Ln. That's a reflexive property of congruence. Lm is congruent to Lp. That is given because we know that it's a isosceles triangle. Therefore, LMN is congruent to LPN, right? These two triangles, top and bottom, by the side postulate there. And so the angle M is congruent to angle P by CPC TC, which is corresponding parts of congruent triangles are congruent. Right? So that's proving that our base angles are congruent. Feel free to rewind this one as many times as you need to follow through that proof and make sure you understand it. If you have any questions, please let your teacher know, myself or whoever your teacher is, so that we can help you through that one. The main thing to remember with this theorem here is that the base angles are congruent in an isosceles triangle.